In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about dispatch in Grasshopper, and that's basically the logics and how we can use the logics in Grasshopper. So the first example will be a simple facade which we change the patterns by defining and using dispatch as the pattern. As you can see here, I can change those numbers, change the panels, and produce patterns. So this is going to be the first example. The next example is going to be about using point attractors to dispatch. So as you can see, I can change the location of the point attractors and also define the number from 0 to 1, which will define the distance of those panels, and dispatch them into two different panels, as you can see here on the surface. The next example will be using dispatch on the surface based on curves. So as you can see here, I can change this curve and define which parts I want of those panels to be in one group and which are going to be in the next group. So this is going to be about curves and the logics. The next one will be about the combining of two logics. So this is going to be and, or, and I'm going to explain what and or is. So it's going to be an and or an or. So you can see I'm going to use this to define two sections. One which is the distance of this. As you can see, I can decrease this or increase this, and this is saying that those panels are which are bigger than 55 and bigger than 96, that's the height of those panels, are going to go into the one group, and those who are smaller than 52 in the x direction, you can see I can just decrease and increase that, and the maximum height is something like this. So this is going to be about logics and combining two or three different logics to produce results. The next example is going to be about using solids to define the section. So as you can see, I can change the location of two different boxes here, and when I change these boxes, and I can also change the size of those boxes, as you can see. You can use whatever you want. You can even use a sphere or a solid you want to define. So those boxes are defining the two parts of the true and the false in dispatch. And the last example is going to be how we can use dispatch to define the points on the corners of a surface. As you can see, when I increase this, I can have always points on that based on two set of points, those which are inside the surface and those which are on the borders. So this is going to be the base of dispatch and how you can use it to define logics in Grasshopper. And you can also use dispatch in many tutorials. You can use it as an optimization methods. You can use it for jewelry. You can use it in kinetic architecture. You can use it in geometry or mathematics. So basically this is the fundamental concept in Grasshopper, the dispatch, and why we need true and falses to have two sets of data.